When Regina George asks if butter is a carb from the famous movie Mean Girls, it's not at all surprising. We need to know a lot more about macronutrients. Welcome back, everyone. Today, I want to talk about macronutrients, but before that, I wanted to introduce myself. I'm Alexis, a certified nutritionist, and I share a lot of nutrition, health, wellness, and lifestyle videos on my channel. Today's video is going to focus on the fundamentals of nutrition called macronutrients. I want to go back to basics so you have the knowledge you need and the skills to make better food choices in an educated way. The first macronutrient I want to talk about is carbohydrates. They're made up of sugars, starches, and fibers, and they come in different forms. You've got simple carbs, like those in sugary snacks or fruit, which give you a quick energy boost. And then there are complex carbs found in things like whole grains, beans, vegetables, which take longer to digest and give you a steadier energy supply. The most important thing to look for in your carbohydrates is if they are whole or refined. Whole grains are intact, oats or quinoa, breads like whole wheat or whole grain. These typically have more nutritional value because they are usually less processed than the refined variety and usually have their fiber intact, which adds to the value. Now, refined grains are much more processed and therefore lack a lot of the value that a grain would contain, like fiber. A wheat kernel consists of the outer layer called the bran, which contains all the fiber, and the inner layer called the endosperm, and the middle is the germ. The germ contains everything, all the nutrients that we want. So when wheat is refined, they've removed the bran and the germ, keeping only the endosperm, which is full of starch and nothing else that would contribute to your health. That's how they refine grains down, and that's why they really have no nutritional value. You absorb and digest carbohydrates very quickly, especially if they are refined. And when absorption is quick in your body, you will not feel the effects of satiety. This will also affect your blood sugar in a negative way because when these carbohydrates are broken down quickly into sugar, they get into your bloodstream, which causes a lot of health issues. You can check out my video here on managing your blood sugar if you'd like. Next up are proteins. We can't make 9 essential amino acids in our body, and therefore we need to get them by consuming them in our diet. Most foods actually contain proteins. Even our broccoli, spinach, and Brussels sprouts, they have notable amounts of protein. However, the foods you want to consume to get the most concentrated form of protein for satiety is animal proteins like meats, fish, eggs, and dairy products. Plant proteins like nuts and seeds and legumes, they do have protein in them as well. But if you're trying to manage your weight, you want to stick with animal proteins as your main source, as the plant proteins tend to have more calories per protein gram and not keep you as full for long. Proteins differ from carbohydrates because they take longer to digest, which is great for our satiety. When you incorporate a protein at every meal and snack, it really boosts your level of fullness. All right, let's go to fats. Fats are really important for our bodies in so many ways. They give us energy, help build our cells, and even protect our organs. They're like the body's backup fuel, providing more energy per gram than carbohydrates or protein. Fats actually help us absorb vitamins that are crucial for our health, like vitamins A, D, E, and K. They also help play a big role in making hormones that control things like growth and stress. An omega-3 fat found in fattier fish like salmon, mackerel, trout, and sardines are like brain fuel. They keep us sharp and in a good mood. But there's one thing, not all fats are the same. There are good fats called unsaturated fats, like the ones in avocados, olive oil, nuts, seeds, animal fats from meat or fish, butter or dairy. Those are all really good for us. And then there are the bad fats called saturated and trans fats, like the ones in junk food that can harm our health. So it's all about finding the right balance, making sure we get enough of the good fats while cutting back on the bad ones. Because healthy fats take longer to digest than carbohydrates or protein in the body. They make you feel fuller longer. If you include a protein with your fat source, this is awesome for keeping you full even longer. This concept of macronutrients can be challenging. And if your goal is to balance your meals out for better satiety and fullness, you'll want to check out my macro guide. That is a great reference if you're not sure how to balance out your meals with macros. I hope that this gave you just a basic foundation for what macronutrients are and a basic understanding of how they affect your body. I think it's crucial to understand the science behind your nutrition so you can look and feel your best. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe so I know to make more health content for you.